Welcome to episode 3 of Forward Jump. You are joined by the double Ds of gaming, of course. On my left,
I was like, wait, I'm not a D.
Dylan Johnston, and myself, Dario. And across from me, the man with the pan. He carried a gnome to the very end of Half-Life. He tormented the goat population of Uros. We know him here as Black River, the Goat-Bane Fox. The one and only Johan Strydom. How's it going this week, guys?
Hey guys.
Anti-climax.
That was a lovely intro. Thank you very much, Dario.
Thank you.
Now I'm like I needed an ego boost.
Goat-Bane.
Them goats.
Yeah, where's that bottle opener?
Goat-Bane
Oh, shit,
Fox.
thanks.
Sorry.
Thank you, sir.
Damn, how dare we not start it with an open bottle?
I'll do a special one for the crowd. Aw.
That didn't even open.
Yeah, there we go.
Somebody skipped upper body day.
No, it's this Vintuk, you know.
Yeah, you know what they say about Namibian products? I have no idea what they say about Namibian products. Hello!
Yes.
So, how are you guys doing?
Good.
Cold.
Dylan?
It's flipping cold. It's actually snowing in South Africa.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Where we always go in Matroosberge
Yeah.
every year, and we never find proper snow. This weekend, there's snow.
Yeah.
And we're feeling it. It's like
Yeah.
a constant reminder.
The cold snap, they say.
As they say in the
As they say in the north.
north, the cold snap.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Oh, dudes. Have you guys
I
finished?
still haven't watched the finale. My
I've never
internet
watched
was
Game of
down.
Thrones.
Dylan,
Go,
gotta watch
one day
it.
when you're older, bro.
you gotta watch it, man.
The
Thinking
hype
of-
destroyed it for me.
You know this beer takes my voice away every time. Every time I take a swig and I want to say something, it goes like. Watch it. I think it is the best season of a series I've ever watched.
I must say, yeah, like we said last week, I was really enjoying this series. I can't wait to watch the finale. And obviously, the spoilers, I mean, it's unavoidable.
Stay away from IGN.
Yes.
Because
No,
they
and
show
now-
a picture. Something happened this week,
Yeah.
and it's a picture of flipping
Yeah.
the Potato King.
Yes.
Whatever.
But the funny thing is that
And
now
Unite.
on Facebook, you obviously I'm subscribed to a couple of gaming pages, and now the spoilers pop up on my newsfeed.
and I
So I don't even have to go to the website to get the spoilers.
That's
It's
annoying.
ridiculous, yeah.
That's annoying. But just go watch it.
Yeah.
Just. Do
I
yourself
think
a
everybody's
favor.
talking about it. The second last episode and the final episode, people are
But-
talking about it.
There's the second. It's always the second last one. Is always like the craziest one.
Yeah, it was pretty
And-
crazy.
And it's always this question of, what are they going to do for the final one? How are they going to end it? And is it going to kind of be that nice finale to the freaking bombastic
Yes.
second last episode? Dole, dude, one of the best.
So good. So good.
You gotta go watch it.
No, there's dragons, there's giants,
And
there's
lions and
I've
tigers
seen like
and
6
bears.
episodes and I saw
Oh,
one
that's
dragon.
Wrong. That's the wrong show.
maybe in Skyrim.
Welcome
Had
to
to
this
name
week's
drop.
Skyrim podcast.
No, I'm kidding. We've got some good stuff for you guys this week. There's some gaming news we've got a bit later that we're looking forward to. And a couple of big things dropped this week, so lots of stuff to talk about.
One big thing.
One big thing.
We'll get there, but I have probably played the strangest game ever. And I think it's good. I think it is a really good game. And I'm gonna go.
So you know when you sit on the toilet and you play, it's not actually a real game. It's just when you're playing with the iPad, you're playing a...
These
Oh, there we go.
These coasters should be decommissioned. And the picture on my coaster is a lion cub suckling on a lioness.
I think it's breastfeeding.
The
It's a baby
circle of
lion.
life. Yes. This game.
What is this game? Tell us
Inside.
about it. Inside.
Inside, dude. The second game from the guys who did Limbo. I think it's Playdead. The guys, the studio.
What did you play it on?
I think it's Xbox. I think it's only on Xbox and possibly PC. Sorry, but it's one of the greatest games I've played on my Xbox.
And that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much if you have Halo.
What? Dude, Rise of the Tomb Raider. Where's that on PC?
Yeah,
PS?
okay. That was one game.
Yo,
was
she's
a flipping
coming.
good
She's
game.
coming to PS.
And Quantum Break.
Never played that.
Because you don't have an Xbox.
I did have one.
Yeah. Bill, you actually sold your Xbox One after what? The first month.
I think it was 2 months. But yeah.
Romantic.
Best decision I've ever made.
Why?
Because I got an amazing drum kit out of it.
Okay.
That's a pretty good
good
trade.
reason.
I like that trade. It's better than drugs, I suppose.
Yeah.
So what are you guys playing this week?
Inside?
No, but I'm saying apart from Inside, are you playing anything else? Or you were playing Far Cry last week, you said?
Yeah, I kind of stopped with Far Cry, and I've kind of got this feeling I need to just clean up my library, so I've started playing The Walking Dead again. Season 1.
That was great.
Almost done with that. Which is kind of fun. It's nice to use my Xbox again.
Yes.
Because I just use my PlayStation. But can I just go back to Inside?
Yes.
You guys have to come play it. It is bizarre. It is beautiful. It is. I mean,
It's a side scroller.
It's a side scroller, and it's basically you just running from one side to the other. There's not. I'm doing it a disservice by saying there's not a lot to like. More to do. It's basically running, but there's more. The game. Have you seen it? Have you seen like screenshots of videos?
See nothing.
Don't go watch reviews or videos or anything. Just come play it. The game is so well done. The movement, the animations in that game is just.
Is there a good story?
Well, have you played Limbo?
Yeah. Sort of.
It's really hard. It's actually a bad thing to talk about on a podcast because I can't really talk about it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just there's no massive twists or whatever. I'd say. I think that's safe to say. But if you played Limbo, if you liked Limbo, this is like Limbo, but just better in every way.
But let's ask the listeners, let's try and play it this week. If you've got an Xbox or a PC, play it, and then next week we'll put a spoiler alert and we'll talk a bit about the game.
I think it's good, but then you guys have to play it.
Yeah, we will. We'll play it.
We're gonna have a nice
Yeah.
beer and inside session.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh, we can
Well, I
play.
mean, you can just watch it. You don't have to play it as well. So you can just come. The game is really quick. It's about.
Classic Dylan watching gameplay. But yeah, we'll do it this week, and then
It's like a 3-hour game, so easy.
because I enjoyed Limbo, I really want to.
This game is so much better,
Sure,
and I really like Limbo.
that's saying a lot actually.
And you guys?
Still,
Dota?
Dota, what?
playing Dota.
You just bought Overwatch.
Dota and FIFA. Yes, I bought Overwatch, but it's still updating.
Welcome to South Africa. Yeah, I really want to play that. I
Yeah.
can't wait till you got that because I haven't bought it.
I wanted to play it, but it's quite pricey on the store.
Well,
and
I paid 1,100
Gee
yesterday
whiskers, that's a lot.
just for an online game.
Sheesh.
Yeah,
No,
Well-
there's no story mode.
No.
There's no single player mode.
but they are releasing new stuff into the multiplayer every week.
Yeah, I mean the people have said this is how you do it right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of characters. There's a lot to do. It's
Well-
really fun. You switch out between the characters.
Yeah, well, I'm looking here. You got this with the game. It's just got all the characters on it.
A piece of
And
metal.
A piece of metal with all the characters on it.
It's better than a stupid Fallout poster that I got to the game.
But I must say, I mean, obviously I've seen the reviews. You guys have seen the reviews
Yeah.
or whatever.
Well,
But
I've seen IGN's review.
I actually
Yeah.
haven't even watched the review.
they obviously talk about the characters quite a bit. But just looking at it here, it looks quite enticing. Like it seems to have that that element of a MOBA in it, where you have certain characters with certain abilities and things. Also, like Team Fortress, they've been speaking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were losing me. Now you got me back.
Yeah,
Team
yeah.
Fortress 2.
But I'm saying,
boy.
But I'm saying it's that thing of in a multiplayer of having a certain character, having certain characters with their own personalities and abilities and things that they are, their strong points, weak points. That you sort of play that character and you get into that character, and I like that. I like that in a multiplayer. Like as opposed to doing your own armor and building your own character like in Halo or Doom, which is cool. It's just a nice switch up because you get to master different characters, and I like that. I think that's quite something else.
I'm not gonna buy it until I kind of see it. I'm a bit. It feels to me like a hero shooter, and
I think it is a hero shooter.
I just don't think I have the time to invest into something like that.
Mm.
I mean, I've kind of stopped playing Doom. There's just too many games I want to play, and I'm not going to keep reinserting the disc because I'm still stuck on disc-based games.
Yeah.
But I really want to see it. It looks
me too.
beautiful.
Me too. It does look good. But I've actually been, you guys know from last week, I've been playing Final Fantasy. I'm in my 50th hour now, I think, or something, or Final Fantasy 10.
So you're about 1%.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
But it's been going well. But you know what I did? You know, my internet cut out. So I was looking through a couple of my... Yeah, Mr. Fiber. Mr. Fiber Stradum.
Oh man, I need to cancel my fiber. I'm moving at the end of the month, so I don't know what I'm going to do because I've been spoiled like crazy.
Yeah. No, it's going to be a change-up. But in any case, I went onto my gallery on my PS, and I was looking at a couple of pics we took in Destiny. Back in Destiny. And I was actually looking at it, and the graphics in Destiny are really good. Like,
yeah.
I forgot how good the graphics actually are. It looked like when we were on Saturn and you're looking out at like the broken, the asteroid field.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. And I was checking like my character I had like that skull, that...
the stag.
The stag,
skull.
the stag.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I remember there were good times. I remembered, like, I was like, oh wait, there were good times in Destiny.
There's a hell of a lot of... I actually spoke...
had good times.
I was at a party last night and I spoke to a couple of people who've never played Destiny.
Oh wow!
And I'm trying to explain what's like the hook of it, because while I'm explaining, I'm so frustrated and angry. Like there's this underlying
this
but
repressed anger.
But what I'm saying sounds so exciting. And I actually had Destiny on my to play list for this week, along with Halo, and I didn't get to either. But I think this week, the next week. Coming.
Yeah.
I'll try and play both.
Yeah.
I'll never play Destiny again.
You will.
No, I won't. I tried to trade it in yesterday, the last copy.
They laughed at you.
They said they can't take it.
Why?
Because it's an online game.
But did they say, we can't take this? Or did they say, we can't take the game?
No. Well, he was going to give me $70 for it. And then...
Jeez, that's little.
He said, oh wait, we can only take the original version. We can't take the... What's it? The Taken King?
But why? Because the original version is pretty much useless now. The Taken King is a good one.
Yeah, I know. And then
This
he
guy,
said, oh, sorry.
this guy sounds like a genius.
Any case, sounds like you're buying Destiny.
Of course.
We're going to buy the expansion, the
Yeah.
new one. What's it called?
Rise of Iron.
Rise of
And I'm going
Iron.
to pre-order it because I'm a loser and I want that black... You know me, I love black. That black Gallahorn.
Everyone wants the black.
No, but apparently everybody's getting a Gallahorn. Or that specific Gallahorn.
Gallahorn for you.
Yeah.
And for you. Everybody gets a
Yeah.
Gallahorn.
They freaking Oprah Winfreying that shit. But, so there's a mission that you're going to go do to get the Gallahorn. That specific one. But the pre-order guys get the black one. So I'm hooked. I'm a sucker.
Of course.
I'm going to get that shit.
Yeah. I know a couple of people that give that black Gallahorn.
I would
So-
too if I still like Destiny.
I never got a Gallahorn until... I played that raid so many times, never got a Gallahorn. Everybody just got Gallahorns and everybody's like, oh, another Gallahorn. I didn't get one.
Yeah. And when it came out in Zell, I was just like,
Yeah, I bought it and I never used it
Yeah.
because my other rocket launcher was better. And the same with the Vex
Truth.
Mythoclast, that gun from the first raid.
Yeah.
yeah.
I never got that until
I got
like
that on
the
my
end.
first run through.
You know, the classic Destiny scales of justice. It's the
Yeah.
scales of justice just upside down.
How do you feel about that ghost? The elusive ghost.
Now, I remember I played the first raid. It's where you have like 16 or how many? 6 people, 8 people?
Six.
Six people?
6 was a fire team.
Yeah.
Fire team, 6 people. You go in. It's like takes 3-4 hours long to complete. And the first raid, I played and I didn't get one of the raid items. And I played it 6 times. Not once did I get. But then in the Taken King, I did the raid and I got like bonus material over and over and over. I just got doubles.
You like sold
everything.
all your exotics. It was ridiculous.
Oh, it was crazy.
Except
So-
I still never got a ghost.
You didn't get the ghost.
I
in
did
the end.
eventually, but it
after
was
like 4
it was
times
like,
of
no,
doing
it
that
was
raid.
more than 4. It was like 6 times before I got that.
I'm really looking forward to getting back into a fire team and jamming some some Destiny. I think it's gonna be good. When's that out?
Please,
September.
Dylan, please.
It's coming out in September.
September, yeah.
Whew, but there's another.
Gem in September.
Please, can we just move on to news so I can just get into that?
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get in news.
So news.
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 News?
News.
News?
This week is a good week for news. Basically, because I'm super biased because of one item.
Bias or buy?
Oh. Now you hold on now, boy. There's 5 news items because I didn't really care much for any other news. Sorry, but before we get to the most important one, there's news about Mass Effect.
Give it to us.
Is that not the most important one?
Give it to us.
No, not this. So regardless about how you feel about Mass Effect 3's ending, it doesn't matter anymore. Because
Are you serious?
Yeah, they've now said that
right, yeah.
Mass Effect Andromeda will not carry over any decision that your player has made in the original trilogy or at the end
So
of
my
Mass Effect
shepherd won't
3.
die.
No, you just don't know. So what they're going to do now, well, BioWare's confirmed this, and what they're going to do is they're going to mention the previous trilogy, like the universe. So I think they're going to refer back to some characters and
Yes.
things that happened, like
Yes.
generic things that would happen in all the choices.
Yeah.
But they won't carry it over, which kind of sucks to me because it makes it that it really didn't matter. Everything you did. Well, I suppose Mass Effect 3's ending also made that if you feel like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly. No, exactly. I mean, that's just par for the course with Mass Effect 3. I mean, that ending,
Not
what
good.
can we say?
Colourful. It was very colourful.
Yeah, there were people and children and
And there was
explosions.
Buzz Aldrin. Yeah, so they're doing some stuff like they bring out a novel, or I think a series of books that'll kind of carry you over from the first trilogy to the Andromeda
That's cool.
That's cool.
I like
saga.
I like
Will you
it.
actually read the books?
I will, yeah. Same as I'll go read the Witcher books.
Yeah, the thing is I would just have loved just one little nod. Just
Yeah.
one picture of my shepherd going, like they're watching an old historic vidoc, and it's, I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store in the Citadel. Just like a
Yeah.
little quick thing.
You know what
and
I-
I'd be happy.
You know what I would have done if I were them? I would have said nothing about the original trilogy, but then when you load up, you load your save or whatever.
See, that would have been a problem because we played it on Xbox.
Oh, but now the cross functionality is all there. But
Yeah,
I'm
because
saying
you log into EA's
yeah.
what's
But
Origin.
what
Yeah.
would have been cool is at the end of Andromeda, like one of your decisions you made, like way back in Mass Effect 2, somehow just comes to the fore. You know, that would be like they mentioned nothing about it. That would be
But-
quite cool.
Yeah, but even if it is the most subtle thing ever, it's going to make people go crazy. Because I love that series. It's one of my favorite games I've ever played.
But that is one of my, that's one of the things about Mass Effect that always attracted me to the game was that, you meet this character, something happens. Like, for instance, a good example is Rex, right?
Yeah.
Krogan, a character in the beginning of the game, in the first game,
That you
him and I had a
killed.
disagreement, and he didn't make it. He didn't survive the first
Well,
game.
wait. You shot him in the back of the head, I think.
No. Well, we don't speak of that. No, but the point is, through game 2 and 3, I never saw Rex again. But in game 2 and 3, for both of you guys had a whole character
Man,
arc
he
with
was
Rex.
badass.
I mean, you had
Rex was my
long
favorite.
chats with
Yeah.
him. You went to battles with him. I mean, I never knew any of that, and I mean that's what makes me love Mass Effect. And what obviously we're talking about the ending. We won't do any spoilers, but the point of the ending was it felt like
I think you
there
can
was
kind
no.
of spoil Mass Effect 3's ending.
Yeah,
I think the
yeah.
internet has
Yes.
ripped it apart.
Yeah, I mean,
Go
but-
for it. This one
yeah.
you can spoil.
But I mean, all your decisions are just almost null and void. Like it's just
Yeah.
it's a whitewash. And I'm saying I think that's sort of the same thing. It would have been nice if they had brought it in because that's sort of what you love about Mass Effect, but they
Yeah.
didn't. And I think that's
Yeah.
how it is.
But we're all looking forward to Mass Effect Andromeda,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
It looks like it's gonna look pretty good.
It's going to be great. I mean, I think it's a good studio, a reliable studio.
Yeah, well, they've lost a
and-
few key people. I
Yeah.
think didn't the Casey guy, the main guy of the
I'm
studio,
not
leave?
sure. I'm not 100% certain.
I'm not sure, but I know a few people left. I'm almost certain that one of the main writers of the game left.
But I mean, if you follow the same formula, you know, sort of going to different planets, dialogue, decision making.
Yeah, as
Yeah,
long as they shake it
mechanics.
up significantly.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna have to. I mean,
They
it's
need
a
to go
different-
like full throttle with this. This is the game I need.
Yeah, I think everybody's waiting for it.
Yeah. Secondly, it is a remaster, but I don't know if you heard of this one, but Batman Return to Arkham, the collection, the weirdest collection ever because it doesn't contain all the games. Have you guys
What?
not heard of this?
No.
Okay, so they've announced, Warner Brothers announced that the Batman, the Rocksteady Batman games,
Yeah.
are going to be bundled together, and it's called Batman Return to Arkham. The crap thing is, it's only Batman Arkham Asylum, Batman Arkham City, and Batman... the last one isn't even in there because it's already on PlayStation 4. So it's basically this collection of the two games.
So a pair of games.
Yeah, and they've completely left out...
Difficult to call that a collection.
I know. Well, they don't specifically say collection, but it's weird.
It's a bit
But
strange.
I like that because I never played Arkham Asylum.
Okay, Arkham Asylum is still my favorite. A lot of people say Arkham City is the best, but I really just enjoyed the kind of smaller Arkham City story.
They probably couldn't fit the Batmobile in that collection
I didn't.
from the third game.
Arkham Knight was not good.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The more I think about that game, every day I'm like, I'm never going to play that. I should just throw it away.
Should trade it in.
But there's another game that they've left out of this, and that's Batman Arkham Origins. But Rocksteady didn't make that game. And a lot of people, it wasn't received that well, but I freaking enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. There was some cool boss battles. They incorporated a lot of that detective thing where you forward and rewind through the crime scenes. It was
Yes.
great.
Yes.
And they left that off. Why would they leave it off?
I don't know.
It doesn't like hurt them to put it in there.
No,
Yeah.
it's very strange. That is very strange.
But that's actually not the news.
Yeah.
That collection, the one you guys have never heard of, has been delayed indefinitely.
Indefinitely.
Yeah, to an unannounced date. So basically,
Never.
yeah, it'll no longer make its previously announced July 26th release date. And the guys at Warner Brother Games said, after reviewing the progress of the project, the team at W Games have decided to delay the release of Batman Return to Arkham to give the team at Virtuous, who wrote this? I did. To give the team at Virtuous Games additional time to deliver a polished Batman Arkham game experience. The game's already been made.
So in,
Why?
So in other words, they're developing it for the Neo, or for Project Scorpio. In other words,
That actually
a
makes
launch
sense.
title.
That actually makes a lot of sense. But looking at the Batman games, the releases on the PC, they had so much trouble. I think they just kind of removed Arkham Knight off the PC because it was so bad.
Yes, that
And they
was a
had
bad
trouble with-
situation.
They
Terrible.
had trouble with Arkham City as well. So yeah, they just said they don't have a release date, and they'll kind of let us know when they have one.
That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
Why release it? Why do that?
Why waste your time on that now?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
But it sucks because I'm a super hypocrite because the next item on the list is a remaster collection that I've been waiting for years.
we spoke about this in episode 1, I think.
We did.
We spoke about it,
It is my favorite game.
and it came.
Okay. So that means we celebrate. No, you said no, but
So are you
I
going to
said
announce
that
the
quite a few
news?
times.
huh?
Are you going to announce this?
Yes. But let's just get in the mood for this.
You know, I'm
I'm
going to write
shaking
an
from
I'm going to
excitement.
write an article still today.
It's okay. I won't give a full one. There you go.
Thank you. I'll take
There
a
you
small
go.
one. Warm the belly.
Hey Dario, let's give you a wee
you.
smidgey. So,
Would you like some glass with that?
I'm actually I'm so excited. I can't believe this. So, let me just do this. BioShock, the collection, is coming.
PS4
Releasing for PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
and PC, yeah.
And unlike that previous garbage collection that I just spoke of, it includes Bioshock 1, Bioshock 2, Bioshock Infinite,
And all the DLCs.
all the single player DLC, which for Bioshock 2, the DLC Minerva's Den is like the kiffest.
Yes.
It's actually better than the actual game. And they've cut out the multiplayer of Bioshock 2, which is great.
But in addition to that, it's launching very soon.
It is launching, September 16th.
September. And
Here. So it's
Yeah.
actually launching in North America. It's launching on the 13th of September. In Australia, it's the 15th. And then everywhere else, it's the 16th. And that is...
I mean, that's soon.
That is... Yeah, a week after my birthday.
Yeah. Ooh, gifts. Gifts.
You're pulling...
Your
Give me money,
please. Cheers on
So
Bioshock.
cheers. Bioshock is coming back, guys.
Yes.
And
HD.
what this means...
Double
let's
HD.
just do this first.
H double D.
What this means is they kind of sparking new interest into the franchise.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
They might be new. That's good, eh?
That's horrible.
You want some more?
No.
Your face has just gone red. Red as anything.
This could very well mean that we will be getting a new Bioshock game in hopefully the next 3 years.
Absolutely.
I'm sure we will. Where's that bottle
But
opener?
oh, I've got a chair in my pocket.
You hiding it?
I got one hand in
Dude.
my...
And where do you think they'd go? You think they'd just make a whole new city if they start a new game?
But wait, here's the other thing. So, Bioshock,
We need to
it's
get
announced
a new
it's announced now for September, so that's very soon. First of all, secondly, as you said, all 3 games, all the single player DLCs, on the 3 major platforms. I mean, you know, that's what it was such a surprise. It just came out of almost nowhere, you know, and
Yeah, well, it kind of... I think it was leaked through some retailer, and they said nothing. And it was leaked through the ratings, the ESRB ratings thing,
yeah.
and they said nothing. And then they just kind of dropped it a few days ago.
But it's amazing. I mean, that is
I'm so
really
happy.
that. You know what? You give game. That's the thing. You give gamers what they want. And the thing is, do we have a price yet for it? It's probably going to be standard price, eh?
Probably gonna be
Is it like... I
800,
think it's
900.
like $39.
Well, then
I'm
it's
not sure.
900.
But in any case, I think it's probably
I'm
going to
not
be
sure.
it's going to be the price of the standard game nowadays, which is I mean it's
Well, the Nathan Drake collection, the Uncharted collection, was $600. It's
Yeah.
actually cheaper than a full a new release,
Yeah.
AAA release. So it would be might be less.
But on this topic, do you guys think? I mean, I know we were complaining a while back, or I think the whole
About
gaming
remasters.
industry was complaining about remasters. But the
Yeah.
thing is, you know, done right.
I
was
love
playing.
remasters.
I know I'm bringing it back. I got to be represent here. So I'm playing Final Fantasy, but I
What?
Still,
I didn't know this.
but no, look, my wife and I are playing it, and I was busy playing it. I was looking at it, you know, in HD on my screen.
My massive flat
On
screen
my
television,
giant-
my rich mahogany.
my mahogany
Round set.
flat screen. But I was just amazed. Like, I'm like, this game this is my childhood. It's like nostalgia value. And here I am playing it, and things I could never see in the original game because of graphical limitations. I can actually see what Albed
Albert's balls?
no, but the Albed compendium, like you get like different letters from the language, so you can start translating the language throughout the game.
Albert's a book.
Albed's a language, so you get like a translation, pieces of the translation. So now I actually see what the compendiums look like. When I find them, like now I can actually find them more because I can see what it looks like. And I was just thinking, this is amazing, you know. So I just think and it's the same with Skyrim. Everybody wants it. Like we want Skyrim on PS4. We want it remastered. Bioshock, we want to play it again. You want to play it on your HD screen. You want to play it on your Xbox. So now we're not complaining. A couple of years ago we were about remakes, you know. But this
I will still complain.
HD
I don't understand.
remasters.
I don't understand the Batman remaster, but that's because it doesn't interest me. I've played the games.
Yeah.
It's not a game you want to play twice.
I played the first one again, but
maybe there are
it left such a
people-
bad taste. Like the ending of that trilogy left such a bad taste in my mouth, and the way they're approaching it, that I just don't want that. And what I'm trying to say is, I think everybody's got their butts.
Yes.
Like I don't like remasters, but
Yeah.
if there's a Red Dead Redemption,
Yeah.
but if there's a Mass Effect Trilogy remaster, but
Oh.
if there's a flipping Bioshock collection.
Yeah.
So for you, it was Final Fantasy. For him, it'll be Dota
Dota.
remastered.
Actually, they did that. They upgraded all the graphics and things.
Right, so now it looks like
No,
higher
well-
definition, colorful
No, Dota
blur.
2, you told me they've
Dota
increased
2,
the
yeah.
graphics.
They made it.
the
They
interface
re-released
upgrades.
it as a different. Well, not a different game, but like.
Everything's the same, but different.
And
Yeah.
everything is awesome.
Yeah.
Nice, I think you just put that in everybody's heads.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good news for me.
It's good
I'm
news.
sure a lot of people won't agree and they're like, why?
Well, it's a good opportunity for you to play it. You have to.
Have you never
It's-
played Bioshock?
No.
You love
When
first.
Bioshock came out, I
Still
was
Freaked out.
yeah
You
young
love
and
you,
scared.
you love stories. You love first-person shooters. You love the horror genre. This is your game, man.
Yeah, no.
And the cool thing about that game is I played Bioshock just before Bioshock Infinite came out. I played it.
Yeah.
Just to kind of get back into the Bioshock universe. And the game still looked good. That water looks insane.
Yes.
You in the water, Joe.
Water and fire. Water, fire. Did
Ever
you get
since
that right?
you've been like judging the water in games, every time I start a new game, I immediately look for a puddle
Good.
of water and I look
Good.
at the water.
Yeah. But it's
Because-
like sunrise. It's like you know.
Yeah, God rays.
God rays, yeah.
Yeah.
Like now they've got it so right. Like nearly every second game now, you're like, oh, the sunset. Like every game's set like in a in a setting where there's going to be a sunset or there's
Yeah.
going to be a sunrise, and
Totally.
it works. You know.
It does work.
Yeah.
But that game didn't really need a remaster. It's like Zelda Wind Waker. The art direction is so freaking good.
It
that-
ages well.
Yeah, it ages well. That's the same with Bioshock 1. And okay, Bioshock Infinite looks gorgeous, but Bioshock 1, just the art direction is so good, that Art Deco style. I mean, you can play that 30 years later and I think it'll still look pretty good, unless we're playing like in holograms and we've left our bodies and we're now robots. It's gonna happen.
Destroy him.
Guys, you have to believe me. And then after that, I kind of lost my excitement for news. Because
What's the next item?
I'm gonna just re-announce Bioshock every week.
Hey guys, news
until
this
it-
week. Bioshock's launching. In...
Don't forget.
We're gonna have like a countdown timer on the forward jump screen here, like Bioshock
I'm
countdown.
gonna put like a little legend in the corner. That's a good idea. No, it's the beginning of the month, July, so that means free games if you are subscribed to PlayStation Plus and Games with Gold. So
Sorry, can I interject here before this piece of
Please
news?
do.
So I was waiting for the Final Fantasy remaster to come on special because it was on special end of last year sometime. I think it was the December sale. So I was waiting. So about 2 weeks ago, I finally like, it's never coming. I'm gonna buy it. So I went and I bought it for $600. I go on the store on Monday. I check. Big in Japan sale. I'm like, so I go on the Big in Japan sale, and lo and behold, all the Final Fantasy games
How
on
much?
sale, 36% discount, and that's huge.
well,
That's almost 50% off.
tell yourself this. For that game, you are willing to pay $600.
I was willing to pay $600. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
So that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and Square's going to produce one of the game of the year at the end in September. So we'll see.
You want to make a drinking game?
I'll play the American national anthem on my ocarina.
But
If that game's good.
why American? Does Japan have a national anthem? It's probably something like Dance Dance Revolution. Like,
Okay, next week we'll on the podcast we'll have the Japanese national anthem, just so we can hear what
we
it
can
is.
start. We can start off the podcast
I mean,
with.
yeah, I mean their reputation in gaming, we deserve to know what their national anthem is.
Yeah.
What it sounds like.
yeah, culturally stunted.
Yeah.
South Africans.
here in the West, South
yeah.
Africa.
So yeah, July Games with Gold on Xbox. For Xbox One is the Banner Saga 2. I don't know if you've heard of the Banner Saga.
Never
Yes,
heard
of
that.
course, but now is that
So the game was going to release, I think at the end of this month, and then they just miraculous. The game's not even out yet, so they just announced, boom, it's Games with Gold.
What?
You can download it. What's today's date?
For a second.
The 2nd. So you can already go download it.
Yeah.
You play it.
I gotta say, that's what Xbox does really
They are
well. Is the
killing
games
it.
with gold are amazing.
Bro, wait till I get to PlayStation Plus games.
Okay, but before we get there, can I just say something? One thing about the PlayStation that I do enjoy now is that ability to, you don't have to download the game. You can click add to library. It goes into your library. Download it at a later stage.
Yeah.
That for me is a saving grace, because I could never. Sometimes there's a game I'm like, maybe one day I'll play it.
But
But
Xbox,
it's free.
I
I
think
don't
Xbox
want to
does
download.
it. You can confirm and buy, and then you have to click again to install.
Yeah.
And you have your apps and games library.
Yeah.
And on the right hand side is all the games I've deleted, so you can just
that's cool.
install whenever.
But the thing is, PlayStation, and we've said this many times, is that from the interface through to the store, there are things about the PS4 that are some things that are really clever and intuitive, and
Like what?
And then on the other side, things that are
Xbox.
just obviously should be there and are not there.
I've
Xbox
never-
kills PlayStation in its interface.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah,
it
certainly.
is obviously because Sony is a hardware company.
Yeah,
they
that's
do hardware relatively well.
Yeah.
Microsoft is a software company. I mean, I'll be damned if they brought something. Okay, people have been unhappy with some of their user interfaces,
Yeah.
but people still praise the blades of the Xbox 360,
blades.
the original interface.
Yeah.
But yeah, Banner Saga 2 is coming out, which is great. The first game was really good. I never played it, but I'm gonna play this for damn sure. And then the second game, this one's gonna be available. Banner Saga is gonna be available the whole month, and I think from the 16th of July, it's this puzzle game called Tumblestone, which I didn't even really bother to research because I'm not gonna download that. I'm sorry. And then on Xbox 360, I don't know who really still plays Xbox 360. Somebody didn't put their phone on airplane mode.
I put it on silent.
So on Xbox 360, you can download a really cool game, apparently. It's Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas 2. People love that. And Tron Evolution. And I think it's all... I'm not sure about Rainbow Six, but Tron Evolution is also backwards compatible, so you can actually play it on your Xbox One.
That's
which is
great. But now PS.
Yeah.
What's
PS
happening there?
Plus, for PlayStation 4, you're getting Saints Row Shut Out of Hell.
Really?
No, you're getting Saints Row Gat Out of Hell, which looks so terrible. Just go YouTube it.
No, I think I'll skip.
I've tried playing one Saints Row game. It's not for me. But this isn't even a full game. It's kind of like a standalone expansion. And at this point, I'm kind of waiting for something like The Order 1886 to be free. They need that because I'm sure they're gonna make a sequel for that. So just drop it. People haven't really praised that game. The game isn't bad.
I get annoyed with that, because when I see what Games with Gold is producing, you expect at this point, at this late in the console game, in the sense that they're already developing advanced consoles,
And how
you start dumping AAA games, and Xbox does that from time to time.
and Xbox was always cheaper as well.
Well,
Now,
no. In
PlayStation-
South Africa, Xbox Games with Gold is going up by 200%.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
but
that,
it
I mean,
was
mad.
that's
It's $50.
That's mad, but that's a different issue. I'm just saying, I feel like PlayStation, there's a lot of games that, I mean, for instance, that Beyond, everybody's bought it. It was on special now for $100 on the store. Why not release it as a game of the month? You understand? Like it's just. You're gonna get people to
Well, it's because
interested in the
just,
PS Plus, buy PS Plus memberships who don't have it because they want that game,
Yeah.
and it's gonna get people into it. Instead, and I understand,
But it's because
PlayStation's released
they
good
also
indie.
dropped a collection. They also dropped Beyond Two Souls and
Yes, they dropped a collection.
Heavy Rain.
now. That
together.
they did
So
drop
they
a
wouldn't
collection.
put that on.
No, I'm just using it as an example, but I mean,
No, there's a lot.
They-
Even
they-
Ratchet.
yeah,
Why not just drop Ratchet and Clank? You've made a crap ton of money on Ratchet already. Just
Exactly.
give it to the rest of the people.
and the thing is, they're great with the indie games. Like I remember in the first couple of months, they released some great indie
They
games.
nailed it.
Yeah.
Really,
And Xbox did not do so well because they gave us
Peggle.
FX. No, they
People freak out about
They get-
Peggle.
people
Forgive
love
me,
Peggle.
Forgive
I
me,
love
Peggle
Peggle.
lovers.
I've never played Peggle and I never will.
I
But
had Peggle on my Xbox 360.
they
It's
gave
great.
us FX Pool like 3 months in a row. Weird. But they've made up, dude. And
No,
with the backwards compatibility, dude, I'm replaying all the games
And
that I love.
there was a game on PS I saw now, and I think it was the Big on Japan sale or the digital collection sale. But there was a game that I saw that was released a couple of months ago. I can't remember the name, but I'm actually going to get it up now for us after the news. But it's $70. The price drop over a 3-month period was like 350 Rand price drop. Why not release it for free? Because you still think, maybe if we make it 70 Rand, we can still make some money.
But it's the same
thing is, lure your gamers in, let them buy into your model, and then they will buy games on your network. But you're
it's
not
the same
doing
with getting back to the PlayStation Plus. This Saints Row Get Out of Hell, a few weeks ago, it was discounted. So why would you go and discount it when you know that you're going to put it on
because
as a
they
free
know
game?
people will buy it as a discount, and then.
But that's just crap business. But anyway, so you're getting Saints Row I want to wrap up the news now. We're going a bit long. Saints Row Get Out of Hell and Fury for the PS4. I don't actually know what Fury is. I did ask you.
Yeah, it looks like a boss fighting game. You just run from one boss to the next
Is
boss.
it a side scroller kind of vibe?
I'm not sure. It didn't look side-scroller.
Scoop! Okay, next. So, for the PlayStation 3, you're getting Fat Princess. I've heard of the game, but I've never seen it. And you're getting Call of Juarez, Bound in Blood.
Oh, we had that on PS4 as well.
Really?
Yeah, it was a free game.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't download that. And then my note here says, not going to mention Vita. Sorry! So yeah, there's also free games on Vita, which is nice because the Vita is dying. So, but
Yeah.
I didn't bother with
But
that.
maybe we should ask like the viewers, like, what do you guys want to see as your game of the month, like in the next couple of months? What is the game that you want to see? And let's chat about it next week.
What do you
Let's
mean
see.
want to
Like-
see?
Like, what do you
What
want?
free
What
game
free
they
game
want?
do you want? Like,
Oh yeah.
Like, what
That's
game
a
do you
good-
guys want?
Yeah,
Like-
flipping tweet us at FWD Jump. What games you would like to see?
yeah.
Um,
Then we can talk about it next week because I think it's really relevant. Like, let's talk about what we want, and then we can weigh it up later on. See
but
what-
this is and it's weird because a lot of if you go into the comments of websites like IGN and GameSpot, everybody goes, "Oh, hey, more people complaining about free stuff." It's not. You're still paying.
you still pay.
Okay, it's a little extra. It's a nice thing because technically you're paying for the multiplayer.
Yeah, but remember,
But-
on
but-
PlayStation, multiplayer on PS3, multiplayer was free for a long time.
Yeah, but also
There
wasn't
are
good.
a lot of games
True.
on PS4 that you don't need the membership to play online.
Really,
Call of Duty, I never had to have
Really?
one. FIFA, you don't need one. Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I also
No,
didn't
it's
know
just
that.
it's just if you see your competitors actually pulled up their socks. Xbox is really making a turnaround. They're doing well. They bring out impressive hardware. They're bringing the games. Okay, PlayStation 4 is bringing some great first party games.
Yeah.
Good games.
But I don't know why they would release these games. I've never heard of Fury. And Saints Row Get Out of Hell looks so bad.
No,
It really doesn't look good.
But I'm sure there's people that will play it.
Yeah, but you do so much better just dropping the order.
Yeah.
Again, that not a lot of people have played because the reviews weren't so great.
But it's a testimony to the strength of the PlayStation 4. It's a great.
Yes.
I mean, it's.
I played
you
it.
should
I
get people to play
didn't
it.
have a problem with it because I paid very little for it.
Yeah, that's right.
So if you can get it for free, I'm sure the reception's going to be slightly better.
No, for certain. Any case,
That's the news.
that's the news.
We're done.
No more news.
No more news. Except until next week where I re-announce Bioshock the collection. Woo!
All right. Yeah. Third episode.
What about it? Yeah. Yeah, we're pretty much at the end of this.
Yeah.
is there anything you guys are looking forward to? I don't really know if there's any new releases dropping.
No, but I'm looking forward to playing Overwatch in about 10 minutes.
Dude, yeah, man. We
Yeah,
need
we
to
should
make a
play
video
some
of that.
Overwatch,
I want to
yeah.
play some of that. I think
Yeah.
I'm warm enough. I'm just going to freaking destroy.
Please, KD, please.
Yeah, Overwatch. I'm really looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to
You know
that as well.
what irritates me is when Overwatch came out for beta in the PS4, it was $300, and I looked at it on the store and
Sure.
I'm like,
a
it's
loss.
probably not going to be that good. And then a month later when it dropped and everyone just went crazy, I'm like,
Yeah, but
Should've
I mean,
bought it.
yeah,
Yeah.
Blizzard.
Well,
I paid an extra 800 rand for it now.
once again,
Yeah.
maybe you'll see the value.
What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to replaying Inside and just trying to
Inside?
understand it a bit more.
Deep meditation,
Yeah.
you know, thinking
Do
about
some
yourself.
introspection on Inside. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm looking forward to finishing up Walking Dead season 1 to.
Oh, that's good.
I still
Sounds
need
good.
to do Wolf Among Us. I
of
still need
Thrones.
to.
Would you ever play that?
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh.
No, ain't nobody got time for that.
Keep it on the screen. Keep it on the series.
Oh yes. Hey, what?
Wow.
Since when does TVs have?
That's Dario's standby, mate.
One job.
Shite.
Anyway.
I did that before.
This podcast has been sponsored by Samsung.
Allegedly.
Yeah, so that's what I'm looking forward to. I've got
Great.
a lot of backlog stuff to go through. Hopefully, I'll be able to make some time this week to do that.
And you?
Great. Me, I've got the long distance
Fine.
goggles on.
Fantasy.
No, waiting for Skyrim to drop, waiting for...
When's that dropping? October.
Don't you mean
Yeah,
That's
Skyrim
a
job?
long way.
That's what's written on your
Why
board.
does it say Skyrim job on your?
Someone wrote that on the
What a jerk.
the think board.
Who would do that?
Someone wrote it on the think board. Any case, but yeah, no, I'm waiting for Final Fantasy. Waiting for a couple of games, but No Man's Sky. I'm so excited. I'm getting more excited for it because it's coming.
I'm really happy that they're keeping that quiet now.
Yeah.
They should just shut up and drop it with VR support.
So we all go buy VRs.
I want to be in space. Anyway,
When are we talking about VRs? That we should maybe talk about.
I know what. Let's talk about VR right now.
How about no? Anyway, guys, thanks for joining us this week. It's been great. We've talked about Bioshock
Bioshock.
news.
Nothing else you need to talk about.
We've spoken about Overwatch. We've had a good chat today, and we're looking forward to catching you guys next week. Let us know what you want to play. Let us know what games you want to drop on PSN and on Xbox. And yeah, we're excited
Yeah.
to chat next week.
And yeah, you can do that by tweeting us at FWDjump. You can even email us at forwardjump@gmail.com. And then also we have our YouTube channel. We want subscribers.
Very,
Please,
very
please,
badly.
so we can go. Yeah, you can just type in /forward jump.
You can go
At the
forward,
moment-
jump gold.
Yes. At the moment, just follow the link in this description, and you'll find our YouTube channel, or
Typical YouTube.
and yeah, follow
Four fingers.
follow it below. You can also please subscribe to the podcast on iTunes. We
Yes.
are now approved.
Yes.
We are a legitimate
We are
podcast.
iTunes. We are iTunes friendly.
Yes, and you can do that by just searching forward jump, and you'll find it.
It's good.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
Cheers.
you very much, guys. It was really fun to have a few drinks with you.
Yeah.
Chat about my favorite game in the whole wide world. Thank you very much for listening and watching. I don't know if you guys. Hopefully, the video quality is going to be a bit nicer this week. The potato has sprouted.
Yes. Well, we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah. Peace out.
Here we go again.
I think I prefer Dark Arena.